Peace, love, and light, everybody. So, my peeps, my regulars on here. Remember, I was saying there's going to be fires in the sky. So, this isn't like a fear thing. This is from Mabby777. Mabby777, you do an excellent job. You do. Okay, look at this. Hold on. This is something I feel, again, this is just how I sense and feel. Something entering in our, like when they say they go up in space, air quote, watch. Okay, I turned down the volume, but I said that. We were going to be shown this. Fires in the sky. This is fire. I'll turn up the volume so you can hear for a second. This is someone filming this. This is, I don't know who filmed this, but this is from Mabby777 or Mabby UFO Alarm. Same person. We were going to be seeing this stuff. I get shown.
I might have just quit.
The whole sky turns red.
It's green and blue shit. This is fucking awesome. You gotta just pull over.
Now, I'm going to pause this for a second, because, so, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, because there's a lot going through my mind now, with all these messages that I've been sharing for so long, and we're in it. Like, we're in it, and, so, a while back, talking with a friend of mine, I kept saying to him, okay, let me back up a second. Two years ago, I think. Yes, it was 2 years ago. I did an oracle, and it wasn't an oracle, it was just messages I was receiving about feeling the fire move through us, like under the ground through us. And this was actually before Yellowstone even had the incident there. And I kept saying, it's Morning Star. I can feel Morning Star moving. And believe me, I'm not trying to feel Morning Star. It's just like, for me, that's what God's showing me. And then I did a private reading. And this person was like not weirdly, but they were in that area. I was feeling that. And it kept coming through that too. And it wasn't like a connected read. It was just a whole separate personal private reading that was coming through because of the location the person was in. And then I was sharing with a friend of mine that I'm like, and they could feel Morning Star here too. And I said, I'm almost getting like, not almost, I'm like, I'm getting like, when Morning Star rises, all these flames are going to happen. All right. I have no idea about the Vatican opening up portals. And been talking about that. I keep reminding everybody about, remember, the Vatican opened up portals and all hell's broke loose because they're not of the true God. I'm sorry if you're Catholic and you believe that. That's your right to believe that. They're not of the true God. They are all about Morning Star. I mean, just came across this, I don't know, ceremony or something where they're walking with their incense and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with incense, but they're all in black robes. Like, you knew it was a dark ritual, but it was the freaking Vatican. And it's like, oh man. And like they're hailing in. So, and the world is on fire. Now the sky is on fire. Okay. And these are just the signs. And Uriel says, and I will show up as a fireball in the sky. Because Uriel is a no bones about it archangel. These are warriors of God, like the true God, divine creator God of all that is. And I'm not concerned who doesn't believe me. Because you know why I don't care if you don't believe me? The proof is right in front of your face. And it is. It's just whether you're understanding it or not. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. This is just how I receive this stuff. Because I truly love the divine. I'm committed to, that's my choice. I commit my life to the true divine creator. And all these signs get shown to me, like all my life too, by the way. And I knew that like in 2019, 2020, when Trump was president then, like they're working with the Sumerians. It's so weird how they call them the heavenly ones. Kind of weird. And if you don't understand, people out there, that the Bibles that you're reading are ancient Sumerian scripts, and you're reading about these ancient lower G gods. That is a fact. That is so fact. You can't get any more fact than that fact. Fact, 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 fact. You are reading about Enki and Enlil and the Sumerians that were here. I know that's a tough one to swallow because you want to believe it's the Most High God. And I'm not saying the Most High God is not in these scriptures. And I'm not saying these scriptures are not what is taking place, because clearly they are. But these are from the ancient Sumerian tablets, and they really are. I've done a lot of research on it, right back to Hebrews. Like for years, I've been doing this. And, and the Messiah is real, very, very real. And the Messiah is a son. Thank you, a son. And we have 3 sons that are going to become one divine son. From how I've been seeing this, but the whole sky is going to be, and that's even written in scripture. Now, as far as rapture goes, no. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'll tell you. My people know. I have no problem saying, "Well, okay, I didn't know that." I don't recall anything about rapture written in scripture. And what is ascension, right? Let's think about that. What is ascension? Our soul ascends. Is that out of our physical meat suit? Because we have a fireball that's going to be hitting the earth. When? I don't know. Our lifetime, though, and no one's going to see it coming. Nobody will. And it's going to shift the landscape here. It's all preordained. It's all pre-written. This world can't keep going on the way it is. And this isn't just because I feel that way. Like, look around you. Kids are being hurt. Women are being abused. People are being trafficked like they're on a meat market. It's heinous. It's heinous. It's now they're doing the AI. Like, they're overstepping things that I feel are like, I'm taking a gander here, that aren't supposed to be stepped over. Again, never have we heard a president speak on stargates, okay? So for you who think I'm fucking cuckoo bird and out there, I'm not. Because you have the president of the United States on television talking about stargates. What have I been talking about? Stargates. What Stargate? Florida. Why that always gets hit there. This is for those who love to just think I'm so fucking far out there, and I'm not. And I'm not. And I've been devoted to doing this channel and continually sticking to what God shows me. And I've gotten a lot of flack for it, and I have. And I keep going. And you know what's so weird? And this is just like blows my own mind of, see, I'm not making this crap up. I couldn't make this up on a good day. Could I ever come up with this stuff? When I say Uriel has come through, I really mean Archangel Uriel has come through. I didn't just pull that out of the hat. What happened? And I kept asking Uriel, you sure this is you? Is this really you, Uriel? And every time I asked that question, something else would appear as a fireball in the sky. Then I did my research on Archangel Uriel. Uriel and Michael also comes through as a fireball. And then I came across something. Now, I'm not sure about it, but I did find it interesting that Mars is representative of Michael, and that Mercury was representative of Gabriel, the communicator, the messenger of God. Now, I found that kind of interesting. I never heard that one before, but I just kind of wanted to put that out there. But here we are. Look, I mean, this person's filming a huge. Now, this looks to me like something huge is entering our atmosphere. That's fire in the sky. And I get shown how it's going to be all around us, all like at the same time.
Green and blue shit. This is fucking awesome.
Hold on.
Whites and blues and reds all over.
I do. I feel like that's something entering in our atmosphere, but I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll find out.
Over the place. Yeah, it's pulsating with the wind. The wind's pushing it.
And then showing the picture from yesterday that my friend took here in where I live, not far from where I live, looked like a huge fire, like just fire streaking through our sky. We're gonna start seeing more fires and fires. But back to having a conversation with my friend a few years ago about with Morningstar, like how it's almost like when Morningstar weirdly gets here, like all these these like almost like the kind of what they show us in the movies a bit, like when all these torches light, like which would be our lands. Like the world is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, it's on fire. And the person was like, yeah, no, I've been getting that too. And I'm not trying to believe, I'm not, but I feel like if you're truly tuned in and you're a soul here, you're feeling it. And it's not a good feeling. Okay, so then let's back up a second. What was that? Almost 2000, was it 2023? Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure my people will. Remember that satanic ritual was done in Salem, Massachusetts, okay? And then the 5 men drowned over Titanic, and then King Charles was coronated. A coronation is a dark ceremony, okay? That happened, and I pinned that one, and I said, we're going to pin this. Watch all these events that are now going to take place. Again, I had no idea the Vatican opens up portals. They have been opening up all these dark portals, and look at what's going on in the world. And now Trump is talking about Stargates because they're hijacking it, because they're going to change everything to AI, and they want you to think everything's great. We're going to make America great. You believe what you want. I don't know. I feel like he's definitely part of the fallen angelic, totally part of the fallen angelic. And I just do. I get a lot of Apollo with him. I get a lot of trickery, deceit. There's just so much happening so fast. And there's nothing wrong with making changes. This isn't about being nervous about all the changes. It's just a lot of distraction and making it sound all wonderful. Because remember, Lucifer is very cunning, very manipulative, and baffling. And again, if I don't, you can think he's just a man up there. He's not. He's not. He's not just a man up there. We are in prophecy right now. Like it's like whoa, and everything's gone to hell in a handbasket. Do you think Mother Earth, this organic template that we're on, is going to tolerate AI? No, she's organic. So, I mean, you take it or leave it. I'm not concerned who doesn't hear me or who doesn't believe me. I'm not here to convince you. The proof is all there in your face, and it is. If you still think this is just a politician up there, then have a nice day. Have at it. You are in a spiritual battle right now, and there's fire in the sky. There's fires out in the West Coast. The East Coast is having earthquakes. West Coast is having earthquakes. Hawaii is having, I think, a volcanic eruption recently. Oh God, what else am I missing here? We all of a sudden renamed the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. This is a grab. This is the hand that rocks the cradle, rules the world. The one who holds the staff of, I don't know, Ra, of Set, the ancient staff. They're after ancient stuff. Stargates? That's ancient. That's ancient technology. It's advanced ancient technology. How do you know how to use ancient technology? Because I don't. How do these people know how to use ancient technology unless they've used it before? In a different time, in a different space, in a different era? Do you know what I'm saying? So this was incredible seeing this. This was just like the signs just keep coming and coming. It's like, whoa. And I was shown how the whole earth is, like, we already, believe it or not, the Van Allen belt, the radiation, that's all fire. There really is all fire. And we're going to see all fire. We've already been given, we who film have been given the courtesy of seeing this. We've seen the streaks of the fire. We've seen the fire show us what is really there behind the blue. For those who see, those who truly see, we've been given that gift to see that. And we share it with those who are seeking whatever knowledge you're seeking. I've just made my commitment to the Most High God with this channel, or else I would never be doing this. I would never thought of having a YouTube channel. Wasn't even on my scope of doing something like this. It's just a calling I have, and I trust it. And the results have been staggering to me and mind-blowing of the reveals of things I don't even know if I want to say I predicted it. It's just what I've been tuned into because I truly connect with archangels. I truly connect with the Most High God. For I understand the deceit in this world, and it's dark and diabolical, and they look like me and you, but they are not me and you. And it's personal when I say that. You know when you've been around a demon. Demon smacks you around a little bit. A lot of it. Not a little bit, a lot of it. That's not someone with a soul. People who hurt kids, that's not someone that has a soul. It's not. So demons in the flesh are real, and it's all being exposed. And I don't know, you believe what you want, but Trump is not who you think he is. And he's just doing things a lot like, it's like, hey, we're doing this over here. And I keep getting that, like, the smoke screens are over here, but there's a lot going on the other side that we don't know about, or we're not privy to. And I don't know if we'll ever truly be privy to it, but there's a lot of people that you can call them woke folk. They're woke, and they're talking about it. I'm not the only one talking about this stuff. And I just presented it on my channel because it's here. It's here. The proof is there. This is just, I do feel like this is something entering our atmosphere. And weirdly, they do show us in, like, you remember Independence Day, or not even Independence Day, but what was that with Steven Spielberg's movie there with Tom Cruise and oh my God, my brain does not want to pull that up. Anyway, when there are fires in the sky and the ships and they send lightning down to the earth, and you can see the beings going through the lightning rods to the earth, and the ships or whatever those are come out of the earth. But the sky's on fire, basically. The sky is on fire and the wind goes up. I can't tell you how many times I felt the wind go the way it shouldn't be going. Even in the direction from east to west and then shifting west to east. Same with the sky. The sky going east to west, which it should be, and then watching it go west to east. Like, that's not supposed to happen. It's just not. And we're taught, like, when that happens, we wouldn't survive that, but we have, I think, unless we haven't. But this is serious. This is serious. Like the whatever you want to call it, the Antichrist, whatever is really, it's they're pulling this. And I was getting a lot of, like, they're retrieving a soul. They're also trying to trap souls, our souls. This place is a soul trap. It's an experience, but it's a soul trap. But I was kept getting that too, that the Vatican opened up these portals to retrieve souls or retrieve a soul. And remember, let's just take it back a little bit further. Remember when the River Nile dried up? And we could hear, and it was recorded about hearing whoever was in those caves under the River Nile, because God flooded the earth. Actually, God didn't. Enlil did. Enlil flooded the earth. And I want to get that straight. Enlil flooded the earth. Enlil did. Because this is really the battle of Enki and Enlil. The Bible by King James, who, if you look King James up and who he is, which it blows my mind. This is why I was like, and again, clearly you can believe what you want. We're born in this world. All of a sudden, we're told about churches, right? And we're told about religions, and then there's these books with these religions, and then all of a sudden we're supposed to just believe that this is the true divine creator, God of all that is, that causes wrath on his divine or her divine children, which I do believe we come from, well, God creator is love, but we're born through a woman, so, just saying. And there would be a mother-father thing, and we're just supposed to believe it. And then we read in these books, and then we watch the Vatican, because all these books are based off of the Sumerian tablets. This was supposed to be originally a high vibrational place. Original 12 tribes were originally high vibrational, about ascension, about healing, about evolving your soul. And then the Vatican, or whoever the Vatican really are, got their hands on it. Whoever King James really is, got their hands on it and put fear, doubt, insecurity, submission into those who read it. And I'm not saying don't honor Creator God. That's not what I mean. I just don't think you should fear the true Creator. That makes zero sense to me. Why would we fear love? Makes no sense to me. I understand there's darkness on this earth and it's being cleaned out, but I don't think we're supposed to fear that. I mean, you can fear it. You do you. It's just my concept of that, of like, wait, okay, so we're born in this world. And then we're told about church, right? And then we're told about these organized religion. And then we open these books, and then there's this word God, right? Then there's this word God. And then all of a sudden it's like that's the be all and end all. Like, and then when for me doing more research, I realized who these gods were. Oh, we're not talking about divine creator God. We're talking about Enlil, who flooded the earth because he hated humanity, because humanity wasn't conforming, because we were his slaves. And Enki altered our DNA. That's why we're here. They made us. They did make us. Those are the gods we're talking about. So we're in the middle of this battle, and Trump has some kind of knowledge about this. Make no bones about that. Trump has knowledge about this, for he's talking about Stargates. And I do feel like he's talking about maybe Stargate 10, that is the Anunnaki Stargate. He's trying to control. He's trying to, remember, he locked us down. Like people, he locked us down, and we just conform to it. He's going to lock us down again. They're getting ready for a bigger agenda. That's why he's doing all this stuff right now. He doesn't want you paying attention to what he's doing. I mean, again, you believe what you want. I just see it very clearly. A lot of deception is here. They're grasping their last straws. For the true divine creator and the true Messiah will arrive. That's facts. We are the Christ here. We're the Christ. They mock us. So all will be revealed. This is a big revealing 2025. All the world is a stage, and these are all puppets. And they are. And they're doing their duties. They're the fallen ones, if you will. They are. When you see an Elon Musk up there doing the Orion symbols, because Orion runs this place, if you don't know that, that's what's going on. Let's push AI. It's just so much. I just can't, I have to just do this in segments, because there's just so much going on, so much coming through. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying this to be rude, but if you're sitting out here and you're talking about this and you're saying you know this, and then you're promoting Trump, you don't know. Then you don't know. You only know so much, and you're still believing in the lie. My thoughts on things. Because I see some channels out there, and again, you believe what you want, you follow who you want. But I'm seeing, some channels out there showing this stuff going on, and with little Trump signs in the background, and it's like, huh? What? How can you have Trump in the background, and then you're talking about this, and you haven't put that together yet? That he's part of this? And I was getting a lot about how, like, he must have been, like, maybe possibly Caesar in a past life. I was picking up on that. That's why I put it in my community today. I'm like, how many of you getting, like, that Caesar vibes from him? And same with Apollo. Apollo. So, because we're still in Egypt. We're still in Egypt. We never left Egypt, man. We never did. Are they all evil? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't remember. We don't remember. But the whole fireball in the sky, we went through that. We went through that with Atlantis. That's how Atlantis sank. It's exactly how Atlantis sank. This fireball orbited us and slammed into Atlantis and sunk Atlantis. And here we are again. They've overstepped. They have. They're doing too much. They're going places that they're not supposed to go. Do you really think the divine is going to let us be prisoners much longer? I don't think so. So if you want to believe the lie, have at it. I don't. And no, I don't think any of these things should be trusted at all. We are the Christ here. They show us that in everything. Right down to our medical books, they show us we are the Christ. Anatomy, physiology, Grey's Anatomy, the human being in the supine position, in the Christ, call it being on the cross. That's us. How they made us. And Inky inserted his DNA in us, and they used Christ RNA. That's how we can reproduce, ladies and gentlemen. That's the RNA. I've talked about this so many times. And here we are. So they're hanging on to their last, whatever that is. But this I thought was incredible because I keep seeing this fire around us. And it doesn't go away. I don't try to see it. It's just there. I keep seeing this fire around us. And I'm not the only one that's seeing it. Then all of a sudden I'm coming across other people who are talking about fireball coming down, out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, yeah. Not that I doubt that I'm linked in, but like I like getting those signs from the Most High God that, what I'm telling you is the truth, whether you believe it or not. Again, I'm not concerned if you don't believe me. Don't watch me. That's where I stand with that. I created this channel to share my messages that I get from my soul that's connected to the Most High God, because I tune into it, for I am loyal to that. And yes, I do get messages from Archangel Michael. And yes, I do get messages from Archangel Uriel. So much so, I was like, oh my God, sharing it with my people on here. Uriel showing us signs. So that's all I got. Check out Mavi UFO. This is the channel. I think I posted it. This was incredible. I mean, that's fire in the sky.
You can just feel it, but look, there's the blue over there. Wow, I got that twice. I don't know.
The red star and the blue star Kachina, Hopi prophecy. The Native Americans know this stuff.
This one's still going, but yeah.
That's something entering our atmosphere. It's just my take on that. But check out the video for yourself. You figure it out for you. But I'm just sharing it with my folk on here. Have a great night.